P by Q. Modulus function or absolute value function. Why this is called modulus or absolute value? Because whatever you input, it will always give you a positive number. So this is a function, this is a machine. You are going to put any value, but you will get only positive value. This graph will never be in the negative part. Why? Because only positive value it is giving out. Y will always be positive. So only Y positive plotting will be there. No negative Y plotting will be there. So fx is mod x, modulus x. Why do we call it as absolute modulus? As I said, only positive values are coming. So fx, how do we define this? Since it is coming positive, so if x is greater than or equal to 0, doesn't matter, it will be x only. If you remove the these line signs, it will be mod of 2 is 2, mod of 5 is 5, because always value which is greater than or equal to 0, it will give you positive value. But when you have x less than or equal to 0, then if you put negative 5, the modulus is going to give you 5. And how it is going to come? When you multiply it by a negative 1 number. So you have to put a negative by yourself. So negative into negative becomes positive. So that will be negative x. That is, this negative x is simply the x value, which is negative 5 in this case, and multiplied by negative, which we placed by ourselves. Negative, positive. Because until we make it as positive, this modulus function will not be there. So now domain and range. Domain range are so easy here. Domain is all the real number. This function is not saying you cannot put this value or that value. You can put any value here. You will see from this plotting also. So let us plot and you will see the domain and range from here. Okay. Now if we put x as 0, this is essentially function y equals x only. Only the negative side will change. So 0, 0, x is negative 1, y will be positive 1. Because negative into negative, because we have to put our negative in front of it. Negative 1 will be positive 1. Negative 2 will be positive 2. Negative 3 will be positive 3. Similarly, positive, no problem. It is simply as y equals x. So in the first quadrant of this Cartesian coordinate system, you will see it is similar to the identity function y equals x. Always positive. Y is always positive. So the domain is allowing you to put any number, whichever is possible. So the real number. All the real number it is accepting. What is the range? Always positive. Always positive. So this range is R plus. You can always write it as R plus, or you can write it as 0 infinity. 0 is inclusive till infinity. The range is always, it will start from 0. Infinity it goes, it will never give you negative. So the range is 0 to infinity, or you can also write it as R plus. Now let us plot this graph. So 0 to 0, this is 1 point. 1 to 1, so this is 1, this is 1, 1 to 1. This is 2 and 2, so 2, 2. Now you have 3, 3, put 3, 3. So it is exactly similar to the identity function y equals x. How about negative? Only the line in identity function will be reversed here, or will be the mirror image. So you have negative 1, positive 1, negative 2, positive 2, negative 3, positive 3. So all the y values are positive, even for a negative x value. This is the first part, which is x greater than or equal to 0. This is the second part, negative x if x is less than 0. The modulus function, let me tell you, range is all the domain is all the real number, and range is R plus, which is x belongs to R, x is greater than or equal to 0.